So, some Digimon players have asked the question, will this DM face down cards in the Sources archetype be any good? And up until, recently, it was up in the air, right? Some really cool looking cards, but would it be good? Well, after the reveal of this wonderful Tamer here, we can at least say the deck will be tier 2, at the very least. This is an incredible Tamer for it. We're going to talk about it in today's video. Before we get started, just a quick little disclaimer here. If you look at this card and you think to yourself, this Tamer's not doing anything, you're wrong. If you look at this card and you think, yeah, I know everything about this Tamer, that's great. But listen anyway, because we might open your horizons to a couple other things here. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, and of course, please like and subscribe. Let's talk about the second ever Analog Youth, a 3-cost white Tamer, super rare, with the DM trait, mind you. Start of your main phase, you may place one card from your hand face down as any of your DM trait Digimon's bottom Digivolution card. Cool. And then your turn. When face down cards are placed as any of your Digimon's Digivolution cards, by suspending this Tamer, gain memory. Then if you have 7 or fewer cards in your hand, draw one. Okay. Alright. Pretty cool. So this is what's really important though. So this is basically a cool boy for your archetype, right? One of the big problems that people were complaining about with this card, with this archetype, was, you're playing all these cards from your hand underneath. Will you have consistent ways to refresh your hand? Yep. Yes, you will now, thanks to this DM-traded, searchable Tamer in the archetype. So that's pretty cool. But we're not done yet. Opponent's turn, all your Digimon with face-down Digivolution cards gain Reboot. This is really, really cool. So this is obviously a really good card for the archetype, right? And we're going to go over just a few, like an example. One example to kind of kick things off what I mean before we get into the next part here. So this card would combo really well with a bunch of cards, obviously, in this set. But because my fan base loves Machine Dramon so much, I'll throw them a bone with this one. This wonderful DM card says, all turns when this Digimon would leave the battle area by trashing its bottom 2 face-down or Cyborg trait Digivolution cards, it doesn't leave. So imagine you have this on the board with 2 Analog Youths start a main phase. Well, all of a sudden, you're guaranteeing yourself an extra source of protection every single turn, which is strong, because this card is strong, right? And has a really good win attacking ability, don't forget, where if you place your level 5 Cyborg from your hand of trash, that's top digital card, activate an on-play on the place card. Like, it's going to keep loading itself up, keeping itself alive for a long time. This might be the new Magna X type card in a sense, because it's going to have inheritables from the Cyborgs you place underneath it. Might be blocker. And then this gives you a reboot. So it's pretty good. Now, a really, really important thing to note is this can only play things under DM trait Digimon. So if you were to say evolve Chaos Dramon X on top of this, you would lose that ability. So all of a sudden, unless you're playing Machine Dramon and not EX9 DM Machine Dramon good stuff, you can't really take advantage of that, right? You have to basically abandon the Chaos Dramon X dream in some way, shape, or form, if not completely, if you plan on going the Machine Dramon Analog Youth route. So this is important to realize, okay? Just throwing that out there before someone in the comments says, Blue, I already covered it. It's fine. It's good. Very good card. There were a few other cool cards that were kind of revealed, right? This is not one of them, though. Neither of those. High Andromon Ace. This is a rare. It's a DM trait card. On play when evolving, by placing one 8000 DP or lower Digimon as the bottom security card, trash your opponent's top security card. Alternatively, when any of your version 3 trait Digimon would leave the battle area, by trashing your top security card, they don't leave. Very interesting. So you get a free refill when you go into it. But this Machine Dramon, be careful. This is version 3. Machine Dramon is version 5. I'm covering that so people don't assume everything's the same. It's not, right? Yes, they're all DM, so that's cool, but this won't work with this per se. So be careful with that. And then we also got revealed the other card I want to talk about. This thing, Tamer Ace. Again, DM, but version 4. This matters. Scapegoat. On play when Digivolving, you may play one level 4 lower DM trait Digimon card from your trash, will pay the cost, or level all your version 4 trait Digimon gain block and retaliation. All turns. Again, not version 5. Unless there's some rule I don't know about that says, like, version 5 is all of them, which would be insane, by the way. Then I'd change my opinion on a few things here. It's still pretty good. Analog Youth works for whatever strategy you want to impose. If you want to play the DM good stuff, you don't so much care about version numbers, well, there's definitely going to be ways to build this deck. And this Tamer does save it. I'm not going to drag this out any longer. I don't really have anything else to say. But this is the Tamer that the archetype needed. And it's going to give it a chance at competitive viability for sure. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you later. Bye!